Hello? Can you hear me? Now? Dude. All good now. Okay, cool. Jesus. I was trying to... It's good now? Okay. I was trying to do that duo stream on Twitch. Just gets black. I don't know why. I'm so retarded doing this. Let's see. So how you feeling, Daniel? You think it will launch now? Tonight? Do we have hopes? High hopes? Because I do. I have a feeling it might launch like just randomly. That's what they said at least. Let's see. Early hours Friday? Yeah. Yeah. If I'm honest, I think it's gonna be early hours Friday, but I want to see it tonight, man. I was expecting it tonight. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, Friday makes the most sense as well, because, you know, devs are working and that. Let me sell this stuff. I know, bro. Couple of days is annoying as fuck, man. The fuck does couple of days mean? 2 days? So vague, yeah. It's crazy, man. It's so vague. I can't believe, like, I wonder what, you know, why do that? Why not just we're launching Friday at a certain hour? Maybe they're just doing it so people don't just plan to get off at that hour and the queues are going to be crazy. I don't know, because it seems like they don't even want to tell people when they're going to launch, which is crazy. They just said we're not going to announce it, it's just going to appear. So realistically, like, we should basically just be refreshing this stuff. Oh. Yeah, sell this. Super contradicted to what K-Toads was saying the other day too. Kato was making it seem like it launched today. Yeah. Yep. I mean, that's what it looked like. It literally looked like Thursday. So, yeah, it's But then again, who knows, man? Maybe it will, like, they gave us an announcement of what, 11 BST yesterday or something. So who knows when they launch it? They've been doing weird shit late, like, until now. So might as well just see a weird launch as well. This launch is as bad as a typical Blizzard clusterfuck. Yeah, it's not great so far, but hopefully it's gonna be better, man. Hopefully, I think, like, once it opens, you know, we're gonna feel better. We're gonna get high. The fuck, bro? There we go. This is so annoying, man. So I need to empty all those bags. That's 1.12 clients, surely. Yeah, it is. Epoch hype? Yeah, redhead. That's what I'm saying, bro. They'll just push the patch without any post and put the servers up. Just gotta stay refreshing the client. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's what it seems like. I don't know, like, I was literally expecting them to launch it, like, what, 30 minutes ago. I was refreshing the client. So But we still have time, man. It's only 8:30 BST. If it doesn't launch in the next an hour and a half, then my hope's out. Fuck's sake. There we go. So next week. Nah, it's tomorrow, man. But couple of days is annoying. Couple of days could mean, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, couple of days means 2 days, but just give us a time, man. I'll stay optimistic about Epoch. I want it to succeed, but TWoW is really cranking out good stuff. Yeah, dude, TWoW is By the way, your videos about the hard trigger rogue and pheromones? Yeah, I know. I know, bro. I know it's about to. Dude, when I did this thing, when I did this video, I was like, when I put ferals in B, no, and druids in B and rogues in A. But I think rogues, you know, you'll see the Discord fucking full of rogues complaining. So I think they'll agree with me once they launch out, once they get level 60. Feral B is wild. Yeah, dude, weren't you saying yesterday? No, sorry, it's not. Weren't you saying yesterday you were gonna play Umi? Yeah, Stony. Yeah, TWoW is actually putting out very cool stuff. I actually watched their trailer yesterday. It looks fucking dope, to be honest. But yeah, Daniel, you're gonna play the druid, right? Didn't we mention that? You were saying you were gonna play like Dream State or something. Ah, for fuck's sake! I got one shot. What the fuck? Oh, I have 1300 HP. Okay. That was weird. You're gonna stick with Paladin? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Paladins might be. No, sorry, Druids might get the first row buffs, so. I could see Boomies actually do incredibly well. Jesus fuck, I can't talk. I could see them do very well if they get buffed. Because I don't know, I don't think they're that good right now. They're good in world PvP, they can be. Boomies, Server, Melee Hunter. I don't know, man. Survival. Do you think? Oh yeah, you mean Melee Hunter's gonna get a buff? I don't know if Hunters will be on the top of the row for buffs. To be honest, I think they're gonna be so good anyway. Like, there's other classes that need buffs. What up, Vindicta? What makes Boomies bad? They're good in world PvP. They can be good in world PvP, but what made them good in TBC is the 4 set, basically. So your Wrath potentially gives your Starfire a faster cast. Now they don't have that. So unless something changes, unless they get some cool set bonus or something, that could change the outcome. But right now, Starfire is a long cast. You're just doing Wrath, Moonfires, and if someone catches up, you're pretty screwed. And if you get Justice Sealed from a Paladin, you're completely screwed as well. Were you the one who ranked Epoch Hunter as S tier in a video recently? Well, I posted a video like 40 minutes ago, and I ranked him S tier, yeah. Tiwa already tried new server, Tel Aviv. It's very low pop now. Yeah, but that was like 2 years ago now, Alexander. So pretty much Epoch will give the same or better 4-set bonus. Yeah, if that happens, then yeah, obviously that's info we don't have now. So this is literally just based on the info we have now. Time to poop our pants. No, that, you know, we keep that for the launch, bro. Then we don't have time for toilet. But yeah. The problem with Telebeam is that it wasn't released with the main PvE server. Yeah. Yeah, and also like what was it, 2 years ago? Like I didn't really care about Turtle WoW 2 years ago, but now if they would launch a PvP server, given the fact that I'm interested in Epoch, now I'm kind of in the private server scene. Do you get what I mean? So, and I think a lot of people are too. So, what names have you reserved on Epoch? I have T-Duck and Tolduck. What up, 3X? God bless, man. How you feeling? How you feeling? How you guys feeling about lunch tonight? Bit grim, isn't it? I still have hope for. I'll give it another half an hour. God, I wish I had like a thing to clean up my bags. Tonight? Nah, yeah. I am so coped out, man. Still didn't swap to Kazan? Nah, Troglo. I'm playing Guru Bashi. Guru Gang, brother. Tonight, nah. E-Cope. Yeah, I'm still expecting the Saturday lunch. Really, Vendicta. That's very, I think most people are expecting tomorrow, but, you know, dude, if it's Saturday and we don't get Friday to play, the Discord's gonna go wild, man. Because the Discord's already going wild. You see, people are so fucking... They're dooming so hard there. Guru Shaman Gang, represent. Yeah, buddy. Anything before is just a surprise? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I will be surprised if it comes tomorrow. But also I'm expecting it. I'm expecting it because I'm coping. BF6 open beta out, so playing that while I wait for Epoch. That's not bad. Not bad. I haven't played any Battle Royale games for a long time. And I think Battlefield looks very good. At least the 5 one did. Monday morning probably? Dude, don't say that. If they release it Monday morning, everybody will be fucking crazy, man. That would be the worst case scenario. I'm all out of the code, brother. The reserves are dry. Yeah. Launching on Saturday again is wild. That'll break the servers. I think the queue is just gonna be ridiculous, and it actually might as well. FPS games, I mean, yeah, just in general, man. I just play WoW. Def gonna launch like 1 a.m. Friday night for the US players. Yeah, would be surprised, man. If EU gets it in the morning, and the US just gets a spit in the face. Hey, man, another day waiting. Yep. Now we wait. It will be on Monday or Tuesday. It's obvious that they are postponing purposefully. We'll announce it the same day. But they said couple of days. Couple of days can't mean 6 days. You know what I mean? Couple of days usually means 2 days, no? I like how you engage with everyone's opinion respectfully, even if it's noob opinion. Answer people's questions, even though... Yeah, thanks, man. I mean... Dude, what I learned, I did jiu-jitsu for a long time, and my coach there told me, he's a black belt, and I was a white belt at the time. He told me, you can learn from everyone. You learn the most when you talk to people that don't know everything, and I think that's a very good point. K-Toad seems very irritated at interviews from weeks ago. At this point, He's fried and will absolutely launch in favor of you and piss off NA. Yeah, could be. Saving the release to them, opening the registrations again in a few weeks. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder when they open that. You could crop a third of the top of your camera to show more gameplay screen. Just a suggestion. That's actually a very good idea. Let me do that. I had this for the video, I think. Let's see. This? Is this good? I was hoping I could be a cam girl, bro. Like this. I think this is fine. Like this. Probably this. There we go. Yeah, looks better. Cool. What server is this? This is TWOW. Do you think everyone's going Orc Racial for PvP? Is a good or bad thing? I think it's a... Dude, it's hard to say because rogues are so broken in TBC. They're just so broken in TBC. So this could actually turn out to be an okay change. Do you get what I mean? And everyone's going maze spec in PvP and stuff, so it could be nice. 2 days until they hit more issues. I hope they don't hit more issues, man. Well, to the Epoch team, time isn't linear. Clearly. Yeah. What are the best ratios for open world PvP leveling? For open world, I mean, Orc's just gonna be the best in general. But I could also see, like, if you're gonna go for a warrior, I would go for a Tauren, because I think Taurens will get the extra swing range. Human for the leveling rep could also work. Maze spec PTSD activated. Trust, bro. It's so annoying. Stun. Another stun. Literally constantly. Everybody will go Orc. It's best for PvE, PvP. Yeah. Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. They give us attack power and spell power for Orc Racial, and it's best for PvP. It's kind of crazy how strong it is. About the class picks, I was deeply thinking about Hunt or Lock. Oh shit. I do no fucking damage, bro. Deeply thinking about Hunter, Lock. I feel like that Warlock will be a total destroyer. Yeah, Warlocks will be so good, man. SL will be... SL is gonna be crazy. They're gonna have a lot of fun specs in BGs, open world. They're gonna be very good in PvP. PvE, sorry. Undead, yeah, Undead's gonna be good while leveling up because of Will of Forsaken. I agree, the meta shifts drastically, even with a simple change like picking racial, let alone with everything else they did. Yeah. Yeah, this is, like, I just based this on what we know, and then things will definitely change, and a lot of things that I think are gonna be good will not be good, and vice versa. BM Hunter gonna pump? Yep. Yep, definitely. I think BM Hunter's gonna be insane. On level up a warrior. When I level up a warrior. Oh, sorry. In war mode, you cannot switch racial to 60. Available alliance racial for PvP. I mean, escape artist is good. Depends on the class that you want to go. Priests, gnomes are looking very good for priests. Are you gonna be Kazan or Guru? I'm going Guru. What about you, dude? Sweeping Blaze Storm gonna crank? Yeah. It's gonna, yeah, it's gonna be insane. Sweeping Blaze-Storm with Wreck. I think Wreck's gonna be like 17-minute cooldown or something. As a hunter main, I can't be more pleased. Yeah, you're in a good spot, man. Both for PvE, PvP. They're insane. Restart launcher hype. Restart launcher hype. Yeah, dude. I think that's what they said. Wait, what time is it? Maybe in 14 minutes we might see a launch. How are they gonna cram 30k players into 2 servers? That's a good question. Oh, hello. Ah, fuck. Not worth. Where are you from? I'm from Iceland, man. Iceland. You got insider info, Duck? 40 minutes, yeah? I don't, unfortunately. I wish I did. Why in 14 minutes? I mean, then it's 9 BST. But then again, it's probably not gonna be then. I'm just guessing. That's my last hope. Guru, yep. Rogue definitely would be top 3. What race do you think is good for PvP Rogue Alliance? I think gnomes are gonna be very good for Alliance. Rogues will have to change their playstyle, which will be freeing, but not for the orthodox rogue players. Yeah, I think, dude, like a more damage build for rogues might actually be a good thing now because of the stun resists. So we could see mutilate taking place and even like bleed specs and stuff because everything is gonna fucking resist. I'm not saying it will, but it would be like maybe it will. Rogues will need to focus more on damage rather than stuns. Yeah, exactly. They don't. You need to log in before the queue like 2 weeks ago. Wait, what? You need to log in before the queue? What do you mean? The problem with playing Rogue is 1000 gold for dual spec and Rogue in PvP sucks for PvP. Yeah. We don't know DPS as PvP spec and PvP. Yeah, exactly. So it's 1000 gold is a bit steep, no? For dual spec. I think it's absolutely ridiculous, to be honest. They need to implement dual spec on the go. I think it's just, yeah. I mean, it's gonna take a long time to farm for that, man. Dude, I'm getting blasted in STV. Oh shit. PvP is turning up on this PvE server, isn't it? 1 gold a respec? Yeah, but it adds up, no? Goes up to 50 gold. So it's gonna be insane. Mage does unspeakable things to warrior in PvP. Yeah, that's true. But SL Warlocks do unspeakable things to mages as well. Let's see. I still can't make my mind priest or mage for PvP. I mean, it depends, man. If you want to heal, I'd go for priest. If you want to have fun with, if you want to damage, go mage. Because I don't think shadow is going to be overall that good. Unless they change it, obviously. Human because of perception. Is perception going to be the same as classic? Because I didn't really check that out. Dude, what the fuck this guy's problem? Ah, oh, fuck. You swear to God. The compensate for a good measure of gratitude to give away free dual spec. Yeah, that's true. Freedom of speech. Just give everyone dual spec that had an account. That would be nice. You get way more gold though compared to regular servers. I didn't know that. Are you sure? Are you considered to come to Kazan? Nah. No way. Instead of dual spec, I think should give the free big bag. I don't think they'll compensate us with anything. My dual spec was 350 gold on TWoW. It's such a huge quality of life, utility, and I don't know. Yeah, dual spec's so good, man. That's true. Like playing without it is kind of shit. Hopefully, respec's gonna be SOD rules. What were SOD rules? They were like, that was just 1 gold, was it? But if it's just 1 gold, then surely you're never gonna buy dual spec. The only reason to buy dual spec would be to just, you know. Wait, what? Yo, Kato's just pushed a comment on GitHub called Launch PR. What? Okay. So are we talking 8 minutes? Was I correct? The compensate was with a big fuck all, yeah. Yeah, 1 gold. Been up for some hours. Oh, the thing Daniel said. The thing about launch PR. Oh, okay. I have a feeling they might put dual spec in cash shop like Turtle WoW. Either pay 1,000, dude. That would leave a sour taste in my mouth, man. If they make dual spec like super expensive, and then you can donate for it or something, I wouldn't be happy about that. Great job on the new video. Thanks, man. Tom, it might piss some people off, that video. Actually, no, it's been merged now, waiting to be validated. Dude, I'm gonna log out of this and get prep logging in, because I have a feeling it's gonna launch, man. I think it's gonna launch. Biting nails. Are you winning, son? Nah. I was getting fucked in PvP here just now by some alliance. Does anyone know what that means? The launch PR thing? I mean, I don't know. It sounds good. It sounds good, man. But a lot of things have sounded good as well so far, and I've been disappointed like 40 times the last 2 weeks. If dual spec were cheaper, anyone would expect your class to go tank heal if it can. That's true as well. I think that's a very good point. That's very true. Looking through available info, I agree with your ranking of classes. Hunter will be OP. Yeah. I think Hunter's gonna be OP. I think Warlocks and Hunters and Priests. Disc Priests. And Holy as well, man. Have you seen the videos online? The videos online, it looks like the dungeons just do insane AoE damage, and the raids. So Circle of Healing is gonna be insane. I hope launches tomorrow, if not today. Yeah, same. What up? What up, Psychotropic? Wait, what? Why 40 times? It's a fucking massive set of coding changes he just pushed 20 minutes ago, dude. I'm telling you, it's soon. It's now. It's gonna be now. Where's this thing? I don't know. I think I'll just fucking refresh this instead of refreshing the page. Monday at best? No. No way Monday, man. I vote for Saturday. Dude, we should vote for tonight because that's the positive part. We're getting a patch on launcher before the servers. Just open launcher in 4 minutes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's all the things they worked on till now. Merged into main Epoch branch. Okay, so we could see it. Dude, we could see it now in 3 minutes, but we could also see it in an hour. Now I'm actually, just because of this, I'm putting my hopes on even further. Wait, Pharaoh aren't gonna have a cleave? Nope. They're gonna be like TPC. I think it will come up this weekend, not today. Then we'll just stay up late on a weekday work to consider. Yeah, that's actually a fair point. I think Friday makes the most sense, but I could also see them, pushing it now. I could also see them having taken one day off for tomorrow for a launch weekend. I could see that too. I think we would need to launch in the next 16 hours. If not, then Monday. Why Monday, bro? But couple of days can't be Monday, can it? English is not my first language, but a couple of days to me means 2 days or something. I thought they had swipe. Yeah, sorry. In bear form, they do. But I'm talking like deep cat form. Ecope has reached critical mass. Yeah. It's huge. They did say they might not announce it to spread out the server load. And it can be at any time after the new zone patch. Yeah, it's 2 minutes. I'm gonna check it. It kind of makes sense that they relaunch not during peak hours, so before weekend makes sense. Yeah, that's true. It might, it does make sense to release. Yeah, dude, it could make sense that they release like 1 a.m. for US and morning for EU. At like now in I don't know how many hours. 12 hours. They said they would be pushing a patch with the new areas before the launch. Oh, really? And is that what happened just now? This launcher can fuck off. There you go. Is everyone else just doing the same as me, or? Yes, Feral Cat Cat did get swiping. Yeah, that was Rather Lich King, yeah. So they don't have it now. Can't wait to test the new STV dungeon. Same, bro. Yo, man, this is stupid, isn't it? If they will launch on the weekend, it's just stupid because more problems. Yeah, I think they should launch before the weekend. They should launch tonight. I think they're gonna launch tonight. I think it's gonna be now. Sometime tonight. I have a feeling. I update manually. I don't have the launcher. What? Why don't download the launcher? Funny, the name is Epoch and not and the logo is one of those sand time thingies. They're still in that bad time. Yeah. Yeah, they're shit with time. If I could make an account and I get in, I would probably make it either Frost Mage or Combat Rogue. Third option would be Affliction Warlock. I think Rogues, if you hate getting resists on stuns, don't go for Rogue. I think Rogues are going to be insane until level 60 though. But once people start getting the racial, it's going to be Kinda shit to play one. Hey, Robert! What's up, bro? Where you been? Maybe they'll test it today, but not launch. What do you think that? I think they'll launch it, bro. Gurubashi Alliance? Nah, Gurubashi Horde, brother. They should do the racial thing on PvP server. They shouldn't do the racial. It would probably be best for balance, but again, rogues are so strong that this might even out the playing field. And also change some comps, because, you know, because double rogue is good in TPC, right? Double rogue is insane in 2v2. And if two of the same class work in arena together, it's too broken, period. They nerfed orc racial to 15%, didn't they? So it won't be too bad. I mean, 15% on top of all the talents, on top of 5% baseline. A lot of classes have 15% in their talents, so it's 35% for some people. Good news about Epoch. Told you if we're lucky, 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah. I think, Robert, I think it's tonight or tomorrow. If you go for rogue, PvP, yeah, PvP is better than. I think PvE is not gonna be that good for rogues. It's gonna be decent, but just not great. Even Blizzard 2 Incompetent Monkeys didn't release the expansion on weekends. Yeah, it's not really good. The reason the PvP server has a chance to stay balanced is because of the racial swaps. Yeah, I think the racial swap, the orc racial actually makes it out to be interesting. It just makes warlocks the absolute best in PvP though, doesn't it? You know, it puts rogues a bit down there. There'll be plenty of 2x rogues and or 3x rogues. I don't think so, man. Not with the stun resists. I think it's gonna be difficult to like do 35% stun resist. Playing a rogue and getting your stuns resisted is gonna be KO, man. Not a good time. Yeah, some classes get 15%. Yeah. Paladins get 10%. Some other classes get 10%. Some get none, but they still have 20%. So everyone's gonna be able to have 20% stun resist. Where are you from? Where are you from, mate? It's not the US, I hear. Nah, it's Iceland. Majora. What about you, bro? Where are you from? It's just gonna go orc, yeah. It's gonna be, but play Horde Rogue then, if you want to dominate on the way up. Is there arena on Epoch? Yeah, there is. I guess that's Iceland on your PC wallpaper. Reminds me of Alaska and the US. Dude, my wallpaper just changes randomly from time to time. Sometimes I get sick pics. Always nice pics. Can't wait for 4K ambushes in level 60. That's never gonna happen, bro. 4K ambush is never gonna happen. Got your add-ons ready? Dude, I downloaded a lot of add-ons. I think they're all just gonna be clammed on my screen. I need to fix that. But I'll probably do that like on a flight path or something. So I might disable some add-ons. Yeah. Thanks, Robert. Yeah, join the Discord, boys. Join the community. No way they'll launch as soon as they need to stay up all night monitoring. Maybe they will, man. Maybe they took time off work. Netherlands here? Nice, man. And the Beast Within or Hunters will be immune to stuns. Yeah. Hunters are going to be... BM is going to be very good in open world. You know, BGs and stuff. But Arena, you can shut down a BM Hunter very easily. You just have to survive his Beast Within and then he's kind of fucked. So, BM works with Rogues in Arena. But then again, because of the stun resist, that comp might be fucked. Same with Rogue Mage. It would be worse. It's not going to be absolute S+ tier. It's going to change a lot of comps. What do you think? Is this server mostly US or EU players or even split? I think it's kind of even, to be honest, because I made a poll the other day, and obviously these are EU hours, so I had more EU players. I had like 67% EU or something like that. But I might do one this weekend, like around evening for EU. Then it might even out. I want to see. Tonight's the night. Oh shit, oh shit. Yeah. Dude, I'm coping for tonight. What do you think? Is this server mostly... Yeah, sorry. I read that already. Tough wallpaper. Yeah. How do you know it launches soon? Dude, I'm just guessing, man. It's I'm just coping. Just trying to be positive about it. And then I'm gonna be let down like every other night. Where you can play Gnome, so get an Escape Artist 1.5 minute CD and 1 minute Trinket out of Roots. Yeah. I mean, but you can slow the Warrior in Bladestorm as well. So I guess we'll see. Is K-Toads from the UK? Yep, he is. Hey, Aberg, thanks for the follow on Twitch, brother. Appreciate you. Disc Silent spec is going to be decent world PvP. I think it's going to be one of the best specs in PvP. Best healer in PvP. EU Crush, do it again. Maybe we tipped over. Okay, let's do it again. Boys, let's do a poll. Let's see. Because now everyone's expecting a launch. So let's see. Let's see. Where are you from? EU, USA, and other. Alright, send it. Let's see. What up, Lassie? Welcome in, brother. Can you play some Deer Hunter from 98 to 99 while we wait for lunch? I wish I could, bro. I'm so shit at FPS games. I couldn't even hit this thing. What am I going to? Porsy, what are you asking? What am I going to play? If you're asking that, I'm playing Undead Paladin, Gurubashi. Project Epoch. Yes, sir. Epoch. If it's tonight, I'll dance naked in front of my screen. Same. Not on cam, though. After stream. Hello, brother. What is the state of Project Epoch? Have they wiped the server? Not yet. No, they didn't. They're not gonna wipe the server. They're just gonna prune. They're just gonna prune some people. Okay. Hope they let you down this night. What? What do you mean you hope they let me down, bro? You should hope they don't. They probably will, though. Bad Bone, thanks for the follow on Twitch, brother. I appreciate you. Is racial knowledge on the PvP server as well? Yeah, it is. Yes, sir. Yo, Lassie. I think next opening will be the test, but launch will be Saturday. I don't think they're gonna test anymore, Troglo. They already said they're not gonna test. They said the last test a few days ago. Project Epoch, yeah. Gonna try out Smite Priest. You could try them out. If they add some cool asset bonuses, I could see them being a thing. But you know, based on how they are now, they're not gonna be crazy good. But probably fun because they have pushback reduction on their damaging spells. Launch Monday or later? Nah, bro. This weekend. Tonight. Will they have HC on hardcore on the PvP server? Dude, I'm going to prune. Dude, if someone gets level 60 doing the hardcore on the PvP server, like literally not dungeon boosting or something, that would be crazy. Sadly, I think they will give us an update before the launch, like prune done, blah blah. Dude, I think they said they're not gonna give us any information, no? Prune gang, yeah. Can't wait for the prune, bro. Now I kind of wish that I didn't vote for that, because they said it might launch potentially sooner. So late tonight will be an update for prune being done, and then some more time. Tim Butler. Don't say that, bro. Sadly, I think they'll give us an update before the launch, like prune done. Yeah, I already read that, sorry. I'd be curious to know the age range of people wanting to play Epoch. I bet most of us are 35. I checked my viewer base, Stony. I can't, dude. I checked my viewer, like on YouTube, the age of my viewers on the videos. Literally, like 90% is 25 to 45. So there you go. I hope when I die, the Epoch team is there to lower my casket, so you can let me down one last time. Trust, bro. I don't think they will. Late tonight will be an update for prune being done, and then some more time. I mean, I don't know. I don't think they will let us know. I think it's just gonna be random. Is it possible to register, download the game now? No. I think it will be after the launch. That's what they said. Yep, no info. Just check launcher. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's just refresh launcher. Do age poll? Wait, what do we have here? Yeah, so EU is absolutely destroying this. Let's see. Let's have a look. How old are you? Sorry. Let's do 20 to 25, 25 to 30. Let's add a few options here. And then, okay, I only got 4. Let's see. I don't know why PvE players don't riot for HC ROMs. They riot against PvP players. Hardcore so cool. As PvP IMO. Dude, 3x, I was saying that. I think making a hardcore PvP server would be so sick. But just restrict stealth from rogues to like 5 seconds, and just don't make stealth in the game. Because then you can just, you know, grief people with 3 rogues and that. Just started playing WoW 2 years ago. But yeah, I think, dude, hardcore on, like, PvP hardcore would be crazy. And also, imagine doing that. You're like, oh, the boys are not on. I can't really level. Because we're always 5 together. And we're always stacked. Like, every time we go in the open world, we're always stacked on consumables and swiftness pots and stuff. You would actually have to, you know, manage how to get up there. How to get up in levels. Who said no more info? Never seen that. Yeah, it's just, I don't think there is going to be more info. But I could be completely wrong. Everyone's just guessing at this point, you know what I mean? Hardcore is good for content creators, yeah. Most people still at work in the US, yeah. What time is it in the US now? 35. Yeah, 35, 30 to 40 is the overwhelming majority here. Too old. What do you click if you're 30? I guess you click the 30 to 35 3x. Because you're already over 30 then. Hey, saw one of your older videos. Why don't you like Shadow Priest for PvP? I think they need Dispel protection, Ricardo. Once they get Dispel protection, they're gonna be good on their dots. Problem is, like, you get Vampiric Touch. It's a castable dot. You have to cast for 1.5 seconds, and it can be insta dispelled. A waste of time. But they're very good in wall PvP, but not. I wouldn't say they're good in arena. If we're playing Classic Plus, Classic WoW 40 plus, yeah. Are you guys expecting the release late into the night? It could be, man. It could be like late, like midnight for US, early morning for you. Preparation and cold snap need a nerf. Yeah, they are pretty damn good, I must say. But you need to compensate somewhere else if you're gonna nerf those. Then when we play hardcore PvP, it would be way too niche. It would never survive. Could be. But then again, Bobby, like, you could see, since hardcore was so popular, you could see a lot of streamers just going together and doing this stuff, and a lot of people would join. Because it's so cool, and you have to strategize to level. You can't just go out on solo level. But then again, you would have to fix some things like stealth for some classes and stuff. 1:15 p.m. California. Yeah, okay. So it's very early for you guys. Well, they said an update that there will be more info. Okay. I'm concerned too many players are going to private servers and Blizz is gonna defect the fun and cancel them. Dude, Stony, I was thinking the same. Imagine if we get to play Epoch now for like, let's say 2-3 weeks and they shut them down. Because they did that to Nostalrias, right? What are you gonna play? I'm playing Undead Paladin. Epoch already said they aren't balancing endgame for Smite Priest to be good. Okay, there we have our answer. Don't go Smite Priest then. Unless you wanna just have fun. I'm 26, first time playing WoW. When you were 7 years old, you've taken long breaks, but didn't really understand the game back then. Yeah, same. When I started the game, I was so bad at the game. Absolute dog shit. It almost felt like I was slow, like I was retarded or something. Looking back. Damn, almost 90% of us are 30 plus. Yeah. We're getting old, boys. So old. I'm 32. It's the worst when you're like 28, 29, and you're like, oh fuck, I'm getting so old. But when you get 30, 31, 32, it's like, oh, it's just the same kind of. BJJ, brother, I'm purple belt. Hardcore was only that popular because of streamers? Yeah, probably was, to be honest. Not the big streamers, they wouldn't stream private servers? Nah, I'm talking about like some Blizzard stuff. Blue belt here? Nice, bro. BJJ is good. Still pissed they gave Hickey Priest buff to solo in World, yet Holy Paladin still on auto, still 40. Dude, I hate that. I want a Crusader strike early. If they don't open registrations, I'll spend all awakened time to get Undead Paladins nerfed. Fuck's sake, bro. Get Warlocks nerfed. Hunters. Nos didn't have to shut down, they chose to. Oh, okay. They can't shut it down, it's based in the UK. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I'm sure they've made some precautions for that. Dev said he would throw in letters from Blizz in the trash, and they're not legally required to take the server down. Okay, that's good. So your tier list video and plan on playing a druid. What are your thoughts on Restokin? Dude, Resto druids are gonna be insane in PvP. It's just balance and feral that I think is overrated. Restokin, not as good as Resto, but obviously if you're gonna play solo, it's gonna be good. World PvP, that is. I'm not only worried about the server being shut down. Server is hosted in many different countries. Yeah, they've probably changed things a little bit. We learned English from WoW. Yep. Never learned English from class, man. Just from WoW. 30-30 gang. Trust, bro. Lost World was only warned by Blizzard to comply. Yeah. Algurubashi enjoyers here. It was kind of 50-50, you know, when I made the server poll. Did get Shadow Beast get 20% dispel protection from Discrete? Yeah, but it's only 20%. Yeah, but that's the it's kind of a niche thing, Nicholas. Like, you're kind of counting on Shadow Weaving to take a few dispels, and you're kind of counting on dispel protection to work for you. I'm more talking about like what can be fluid and that. And my point is, you don't really want to be casting something that doesn't have a dispel protection. It's like Warlocks would be casting Unstable Affliction, and then you can just dispel it instantly. I mean, no problem. Update on Discord? Oh! Where? No, never mind. Okay. I heard they didn't fix pets yet. Wrong Discord. Alright. I don't know. Someone said that pets are completely bugged, but surely they fixed some of it. But maybe not. I guess we'll see. But I think that's like... That can come later, in my opinion. The two pet classes are broken anyway. No paladins, please. That'll be cool. What class spec won't run orc? I don't think any class will not run orc for PvP. They could have opened up registration and slapped 2 to 3 servers, but hard truth is a lot of players will quit within 1 month. Yeah, I think so as well. It's just gonna make more problems later, I think. Yeah, they talk about not shutting down servers in the QA video. Resto Druid, best healer in arenas. I think 3x. Resto were the best healer in arena, but now the Priest have silence. You can close out games with that. You know, Priest were so good before, and you give them silence, that actually can change the rank 1 healer. And I believe Priests are gonna be the best. K-Toad said he would just spin up the new server again and another host if it got shut down. Right. Hello, can I turn on server? What pros and cons for PvE, PvP? If you wanna, the PvE server I think is gonna be not as good PvP at level 60. I think it's gonna be healthy on the way to 60, but before that it's gonna be, no, sorry, after 60, I think a lot of people won't toggle on PvP. But that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Wait, what? Oh, I'll be stuck on a Lego. That scared me. It wasn't me, bro. That was Vindicta. Talking about the update. Should do a poll. Yeah, I'll let this one roll a bit. But yeah, that's a good idea. I should maybe do when did you start WoW? That's cool. Pets are fine. They fixed them. Oh, okay. During the latest test, my imp had no problems. Yeah, cool. So they seem like they're fixed. I honestly thought you were fellow Swede at first. Believe it or not, Christian, I was born in Sweden. So I kind of am. But my parents are Icelandic. If you pick Night Elf racial as luck with Shadow Melt, your pet... I don't think so. I don't think it was Shadow Melt. Because it doesn't for hunters. Can you explain why you put shotguns in D tier? I put them in C tier. Whoops. I put them in C tier because I don't think they're going to be that good. I think they're kind of overrated. They're going to scale with spell power, and Holy Shock's going to have reduced cooldown, but they're not going to do some crazy damage, I think. But they might have some good bursts from time to time, but overall I don't think they're good. Man, I'm 41. I don't even fit the poll. Fuck. I'm sorry, bro. Arena come late. Yeah, it comes later. Yeah, feel a little age shamed. Why does this bow only go to 40, dude? I couldn't have the fifth option. I should have done like 35 and 40 plus, I suppose. But 30 to 35 is still winning. But yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have done fucking 20 to 25. That's 3%. PvP will shift to BGs at 60. Yeah, I think a lot of it will. Man, this chat's full of boomers. Yes, sir. They're preparing Kato's merge into a main Epoch branch 1 hour ago. Yeah, that's what we're saying, Druma. We were actually like checking that out earlier. I think it might late night or even in 30 minutes. I'm still coping, bro. Your H-pole didn't have my H. I usually spin that H thing like a wheel. You dude, I should maybe just... No, I can't change it. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done 20. I should have done like 20 to 30. That would have made more sense. General chat's going like a fucking Twitch chat, and the 2-hour CD dudes. It's insane, man. People are just waiting for their cooldown. They're literally just sitting there watching the timer. Insane. Imagine playing PvE server and farming Devil's Leather and 100 people standing ready to skin. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Imagine doing that. That's what I don't like about PvE. I want to be able to kill everyone that's going to try and take my stuff. And if I'm picking a mine and you're going to come and take it, I'm going to kill you. I want that. Also, I get XP for it. Win-win. Wait a minute. Where in Sweden are you born? Kristianstad, it's called. Like near Malmö, I think. Pet will go stealth if it's a cat. I think... No, Troglo, I think it's only if you make it go stealth. A cat can have stealth. But an imp... I mean, yeah. Maybe if you have the... Whatever it's called. They have some ability. I can't remember. Thanks. PvP must be a gank fiesta closing to 50 zones. Yeah, 40 plus. For 40 plus is way too old. I'm 39. Closing up, bro. Closing up. What's the best way to win a chest in Gurubashi Arena? Play with a group and have everyone agree that you take the chest. Oh shit. I need to scroll. I'm so far up. Priests are better than rest of the Druid PvP. They're powerhouse monster then. Yeah, I think they're gonna be because of the silence. Silence makes such a huge difference. It can close out arena games. Like it's a 5-second silence. It's crazy. On top of other CZ that can be done. I don't like to register my age anymore. It feels like scrolling forever to find 1990. Same, man. It's insane. Like I keep scrolling. It makes you feel a bit bad, doesn't it? Has there been an update to the launcher? No, not yet. But keep checking. You're 18? Okay, well, you might be the youngest here. Which races are available for Alliance mages? Good question. Did they change anything for Alliance? Maybe Dwarf? I don't know. The node control, farm control is what got me to change my mind. It was level 12 on Kazan. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, it's gonna be shit trying to farm. And someone brought up a very good point here above. Maybe it was Yuvin. About the Devil's Leather. 100 people just sitting there waiting to skin it. Big downside of PvE server is that the value of mats will be lower because everyone can have them. And you can fight for notes, etc. Yeah. And also, like, imagine everyone running around. Let's say Ungoro. Let's put this into perspective. Ungoro. Let's say 15 people are farming mines in Ungoro. And no one can fight, so they're just going from mine to mine, right? But if you can fight, it's gonna slow other people down as well. So you can pick your fights for a mine, and while they're fighting for that mine, you might get the other. So overall, I think it's gonna be better to farm on PvP realm. Fear into Silence is crazy. Yeah, and other stuff from your partner. Blackout procs too, yeah. Priests are gonna be insane. Christianstad is like 20 minutes from where I live, yeah. It's close to, it's like south, no? Chat should have run Gurubashi Alliance and just ganked, dude. Nah. Well, I'm making a PvP guild on Horde, so you know, I'm gonna bring a few people. They should treat Devil Sword like world bosses, causing to flag everyone in PvP in the area. Yeah. Can't wait to be palm sheep next to a thorium, rich thorium main. Trust, bro. That would be fucking. What's your favorite farm? I think DM jump runs. They're fun. I used to solo them a lot. Even PvP scenarios, people sharing a farm is common. Yeah, Dwarf only knew Mage Race. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's South Sweden, about 40 minutes from Malmö. Okay, cool. It's a very small city, isn't it? Like a very small one. It's like where people study or something. Sharing farm makes sense if you're the same faction, so faction doesn't benefit from it. Yeah. Do you do everyday cold shower? Yeah, dude. Every day. Literally for 3 years now. Every single day. I do a ice cold shower in the morning. Wakes me up. Name of the PvP guild. I think I'll do a poll for that and just see what people want to do. See what makes sense. Someone said bold and beautiful because I'm bold. But yeah, I'll do a few names when it fits. When I have the guild. When I'm gonna make the guild, that is. I farm Devil Soul Leather in Ungoro, but PvP off makes it real shitty to compete. Yeah, I've seen people just stand there and wait. They don't even help you kill it. They wait for you to die, and if you don't die, they're gonna fucking steal it from you. Absolute fucking rats. PvP guild, woo. Yep. When Epoch, this is a joke. Hopefully soon, bro. What if Guru will crash because no testing? They're gonna move everything over to Guru. Just gonna copy paste, I think. For the poll, 40 to 50, this guy. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of fucked the poll, didn't I? But 35 to 40 is winning. And a lot of people have been over 40, so I guess the majority is over 35. It's pretty small and a lot of people study there. Yeah, cool. What benefits have you noticed from cold shower? Just wakes me up, man. It wakes me up. Doesn't matter how tired I am. I do the cold shower and also I just feel insanely good. It's always ass shit though. It's always, you know, every time I go in there, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to do this. And it's also just, it's like making your bed. Do you get what I mean? You make your bed, it's the first task of the day. Makes other tasks easier. You can press restart after pressing the cogwheel to restart launcher, by the way. What? I can, wait, sorry? You can press restart after pressing the cogwheel to restart launcher. Do you mean like this? It's so good. Me too. 2 years. Also tried to do hot therapy like sauna 10 minutes. Yeah, it's so good, man. Absolute life changer. Yeah, you gotta get a guild out for us. Yeah, definitely will, man. Trying to get a big PvP guild. I swim 1 hour a day in relatively cold water. That's good, man. That's very good exercise. Prune versus players PvP. That's why I don't loot it right away. You don't have to loot. Yeah, exactly. You just wait, but then again, you're just waiting there, trying to do it exactly when. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Just wait a little bit, see if Rogue pops up. Hey, I agree with you with your last tier list video. Probably because Warlock and Priest seem to be the most well-reworked classes for PvP. I don't know about Hunter. Hunters were the best PvE class. This is based on everything. It's PvE as well. That's why Hunters are like overall. I'll give Hunters in 2v2 S tier. 3v3 I'll give them A tier. What up, Josh? How goes it, y'all? I'm going to come out and say it. I'm thinking Saturday. Fuck, Josh. Come on. Older than the 40. Sorry, my phone's acting weird. I don't know why I posted the second half. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Save and restart. Oh, shit. So I don't have to press it again. That's sick. Thanks for the tip, bro. Wait, is the patch out? Nah, not yet. Hopefully soon. Cocaine is cold shower is like the healthy cocaine. Sorry, cold shower is like the healthy cocaine when it comes to dopamine production. Yeah, it's very good, man. Enlighten us with the benefits of cold shower in the morning. Dude, I wouldn't really worry about it I would just worry if you like it. If you really like it, it's proven to have some benefits. But if you really like it, you know, the benefits aren't the sole reason you should do it. You should do it, you know, because of how you feel after. It's just going to make your day better. It literally makes my first 2 hours just amazing. Why do I feel getting fatter? Even thinking about WoW, I'm not even playing yet. Yeah, it's easy to go and grab some munch, bro. I'm sticking to my diet. Mostly. Paladins are S+ tier in all brackets, even PvE, especially if undead. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I put them in A tier, but it just depends on how the gear is gonna. I think they are gonna be S+ tier. But based on what we know now, I can't really put them there because I can't really see the gear yet, the proper gear. Friday gang, please. Hopefully, man. Most are 30 to 40 dad stream. Yes, sir. Welcome to the dad stream. It's good to be around a lot of dads, man. Dads always have good advice. I have to be level 60 to change race ability, dude. Alliance skills are terrible compared to Horde. Yep. Yes, sir, I agree. Also, the cooling of balls is very good for testosterone. Yeah, I've seen some stories on that. We're so old. Nah, bro, we're fucking fresh. Dude, think of it about like this way. Women, they peak from 20 to 30. Men peak from 30 to 50. As long as you take care of yourself, you're fucking golden. That's where we peak. Saturday was still fit within my timeline, but the two new starter zones got me thinking like further. Yeah, man, the two new starting zones is not ideal, man. It might cause some crashes. I mean, but the crashes they can fix fast, they said, but it's still, you know, it's not really helping out with the launch, is it? They just pushed launch commit, and it's nighttime in UK, so I think they're gonna have it ready to go tonight. Go to sleep, then launch when it's... Yeah, I think so too. I was saying that, Pure Blood. I think it might be like 1 a.m. for US, early morning for EU, just to take the stress off the server, see if they can run it in that. Also, if you want to burn fat, improve your cardiovascular health, cold showers are amazing. Also put out, yeah, there's very good studies on a lot of benefits from it. But you need to fall in love with it. You can't, because a lot of people just start, think of the benefits, and you know, the next day you're gonna eat fucking pizza, and you're gonna feel like shit in the morning, and you don't feel like doing it. You need to fall in love with the process. You need to fall in love with how you feel after, because that's what gets you to do it. That's what I'm thinking too. It'll be early hours Friday. Yeah, it's looking that way. Tell me about it. The whole pizza start staring at me across the room. Hopefully I don't charge it. Pizza is so fucking good, man. It's so good. And it's so easy to get, like, once you start eating it, let's say you eat it twice in 1 week, it gets so addictive to be like, oh, now I want pizza. Dude, this might be an unpopular opinion, but we have Domino's literally, like, not too far away. And sometimes I'm coming home and I smell Domino's pizza. They have something addictive in that smell, man. But obviously there's better pizza out there. But I'm just saying, the smell is crazy. Yeah, 60 to change. Yeah, the racials. I think Paladins are not going to be that good in Arena. I think they're going to be crazy with Disc Priest, and because they have so much more consistent damage now. They're not waiting. They don't have to necessarily wait for their swing timers. That's what makes them good. So, like I said, it depends on the gear. If the gear is crazy, if you get a lot of spell power gear and they scale well with it, they have better consistent gear damage, then they're going to be S tier. You feel so much better because your body starts to pump a lot of great hormones. Yep. Want to play Undead Paladin. First time playing Horde, so I'm a warrior on TWoW. Trying to start his zones. Holy crap, it's terrible. Really? I love Horde, man. Playing Horde is the best. Hopefully other classes will be hit with strong changes, especially Shaman and Druid. I think Boomies and Enhancement need first rows of buffs. I think they're lacking so far behind. Obviously, Enhancement's going to be good in PvE, but not in PvP. The big reason I like swimming outdoors because the lower temperature activates body more than swimming indoors. Warm as water, yeah. If I do cold showers, I gotta warm. I gotta start warm, do my washing, then yeah, I started doing that. I started doing like warm, and then I did 15 seconds, added 5 seconds every time up to like 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes. No, I went up to 10 minutes at the start, and then I just reduced it. You don't need 10 minutes. Yeah, they got a funnel everybody in so they get as many people as they can, but load off the queue. The night it works. Yeah, I think it makes the most sense probably for them. Tolduck's diet consists of fermented shark. Nah, fuck that. Shark is disgusting, man. He gets people out of the starting zones. Yeah, that's actually a good idea, Josh. Starting when... Yeah, you get those people out of the starting zones. Crack cocaine, Iceland pizza. Sounds like a good time playing WoW. Yeah. Yes, sir. Am I able to link a Holy Paladin build for you to review? Yeah, man. Send it on Discord, people. I'll check it out. Quite greasy, oily, the domino stuff, IMO. Yeah, it is. Very greasy and oily, but if you're hungry and you're down for a dirty meal, that's what you go for. When it's close by, at least. Loltar Ogar. What up, dude? Hordis Biz? Yeah. I like to see the root totem on Shaman. Anything else makes me make distance against melees. Root totem. I'd like to see them just do something different, bro. Because we've seen the root totem. I'd like to see them, you know, not bring old stuff in. But I do understand the, you know, the fact that they do need something to make distance. Three-second cast to plant 4 totems. What is this shit? Troglo. I think they in TPC they have like the thing where they can put all the totems down at the same time, so it's just one global. I think. Root would be sweet. Yeah, I'm not sure how many Europeans know of In-N-Out burgers. Dude, I've heard so much about In-N-Out burgers, but I've never had one, and I really fucking want one. I swear to God. Everyone talks about this stuff, and they'll talk about the lettuce wrap as well. So, and it looks good. Does anyone have an issue with the Epoch launcher? Keeps crashing after a couple of seconds? No, I don't have that. If you're in the US, especially in the West Coast, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I want to try it out, bro. So servers aren't coming up until they push a new patch. Yeah, that's true. It's the best way to anticipate. Yeah, I think the website's gonna come up later than the patch. I think so. If you want to get in one of the first, I think refreshing here is better. Just add root to Earthbind like in SOD. Yeah, if they don't want to bring something new, I could see why that's good. Fermented shark with sides of surströmming. Dude, I've never tried surströmming. I've seen some Icelandic comedians try and eat it. It looks disgusting, man. I liked shark when I was a kid, but grew out of it, I guess. Yeah, I liked some stuff when I was a kid, like some of this disgusting Icelandic, some Icelandic traditional food. But yeah, I kind of grew out of it. Bro, the server opens tonight. I'm gonna charge that pizza and play with you guys. Epoch hype, yeah. I got work tomorrow, man. Fuck's sake. Dude, if it came out tonight, if it came out in the morning as well, it's gonna be feel so bad not to just hop on and stream. Epoch coming up today. That's what I'm saying, Benji. We agree on that. Rune of Frostshock was a thing too. Yeah, but it broke very fast, Kraken. It was kind of scuffed because it broke. Okay, I think the DM'd you. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Let's see. For a Shokadin. I think I had a similar one, but just not this. I think I had something here, but it's kind of useless to have this stuff. So yeah, this is probably better than what I had. Well, if you're thinking about Shokadin, I would probably go for Seal of Righteousness. And also, I'd probably go for this instead. For fuck, the chat's gone. Okay. Just ate in and out like 30 minutes ago. I'm jealous, man. I want to try that out. Yeah, I needed to come up tonight after I get from work. Dude, if it comes up tonight and like US peak hours, I'm gonna be extra jealous. You guys got in and out and you got the lunch. I was big Södersylter guy. Yeah, same. Same. I really like that, but it looks disgusting now. Yeah, like 3 seconds or 2 seconds maybe. Yeah, but it would break on damage. That's what I'm saying. It was like 3 seconds, but it would break on damage very easily. Goddamn, I gotta work tomorrow. My hype is reaching critical levels. Yeah, dude, the hype, it's scary, man. The hype is so real. I don't think I've seen this hype for anything. Like, maybe Classic WoW 2019. I think the crashing of the servers just made it worse. Because everyone went from playing 3.3.5 client for like a few hours to 1.12 on Turtle WoW. And we're like, fuck, I want to get back. Now you need Sanctity. What? Update soon. Not sure, Fanta. Maybe. Maybe it's in 8 minutes. Friday 10 AM EU time would be amazing. Probably the least amount of players available, and I'm free from work. I hope not, Christian. For my sake, I'm working. Once the server launches, I'm about to prepare some smash burgers. Dude, guys, think about how fucking good this is, though. Think about how good it is that we're all just sitting here waiting for a game, and the game's gonna be amazing. A lot of new stuff, a lot of stuff to explore, and we can just go and grab a soda, go and grab food, chill with the boys. Such a good time, man. Pre-prep food. I'm gonna do that, dude. If I don't do that, it's so easy to not eat healthy. So I'm gonna like cut my kiwis before and that. What? $10K plus Q? Don't say it's up. No. Oh, Sank Aura. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have Sank Aura here. Yeah, I would never go for this. Yeah, sorry, I had this. Similar to this, I think. Would you have 2 points? 2 freedom. I probably even... Something like this. Where are you from? I'm from Iceland. What about you, bro? Please no lunch until 5 tomorrow. I have so much meal prep in the fridge. Jesus. How many of you guys, dude, how many of you guys have actually prepared food and like bought a lot of stuff for your fridge just to grab? Surely you get enough from hit gear? Yeah, that's what I think. I don't think you need this hit. What time is it for you now? Will be better to relaunch Epoch on Friday. Yeah, now it's, for me, it's almost 9 PM. Thousand grams of beef mince prepped. Nice. Great from Germany, my friend. Nice, man. Germany is a nice country, man. This is for Holy Paladin build, not really Shockadin, but if better. Yeah, okay. Oh, you were thinking for Holy Paladin? Where'd you have it? Yeah, I wouldn't go for the hit for Holy Paladin. I mean, this is gonna be good. I think people are underestimating this. It's gonna be crazy good. And also for Holy Paladin, I wouldn't take this. I would definitely go in this Holy Guidance. I would go for the Pursuit of Justice. But if you're trying to like mix it, Shockadin and Holy Paladin, then maybe, yeah. I'm carnivore, so I'll fill my freezer with every few months. Yeah, nice. I tried carnivore once for 6 weeks. I don't think I could do it for a long time. I do think Shock Academy will be viable PvE DPS spec with shield resistance buffs. You can twist both ways. CR. It depends, man. Tim, you know, if the gear is crazy, if you get crazy set bonuses and stuff, maybe. But based on what we know now, I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna be up there. It's gonna be, you know, viable. I could maybe see them like there with balance druids or something. This is what the wife is for. Trust, bro. My girlfriend's on standby. She's listening to the stream. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sylvia. I got dino nuggets and French fries. Got dino nuggets and French fries to toss in the air fryer. Nice, man. Meal prep is just egg and meats on the stove top. Yeah. Make a huge pot of chili. Nice, man. I got Uber Eats on the ready. Yeah. That's sick, man. Dude, I'm moving. I bought an apartment and I'm moving in a week. So I have to spend one day next weekend. Obviously not this weekend, but the weekend after. Moving. That sucks. A week after lunch. 6 p.m. in Brazil. Let's go. If you go holy, you need imp consecration aura. Yep, I agree. The hybrid pre-spec from your last video is making me want to think about rerolling from mage to priest on Epoch. Do you mean the one with silence? The disc shadow spec? Because if so, I understand. It's a broken spec. Yeah, Shockadins might have some good burst, like with wings and stuff, but you know, most scenarios it's not gonna be great in arena and stuff like that. They're just gonna be worse than Red Paladins, but they're not gonna be horrible. They've obviously been buffed, so they're gonna be better than they were before. Hey, just got here. Are you making a PvE or PvP build? Oh, someone linked me this build, so yeah, I'm not making any builds right now. Yeah, I was thinking healing with potential for a bit damage, but yeah, dropping pro talents completely is probably better. Yeah, it's like if you're gonna go for the movement speed in red, then you need to sacrifice pro talents. But if you're gonna dip out on, like, if you're not gonna do the movement speed, then you can go into the prot thing. Make a priest build for PvP next. Brian, I have priest builds on my videos. Do we know if there's going to be any class specific blues or epics or mentioned? Not that I know of, no. But I think that's the thing. Like, they have so many new things. I wouldn't be surprised if we see like super cool things like that, like class specific blues and stuff. Sockadin probably fighting BGs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They might be good, like decent in BGs, but nowhere. You know, you're not competing with Ellie Shaman, SL Warlocks and stuff. I think we're kind of reaching here, because Shockadins are a bit better, and we're reaching for like, oh, you know, they could potentially one-shot some guy in bad gear, but in most scenarios they're not gonna be great, but they're gonna be better. And I might be completely wrong, and I'm willing to eat a sock if that's the case. 4 seconds more in Hand of Freedom is really nice though. Yeah, but it's not worth the 8 talent points when you need them somewhere else. Especially since... Where's this thing? I think people underestimate this right here. Divine Illumination is going to be very good with Light's Grace. People think you're not going to be casting Holy Light. You are going to be casting Holy Light a lot. But obviously this, you know, you can't wings or bubble or whatever, but your casting speed's crazy here. It's essentially like with Holy Light, your Holy Lights are going to be like less than 1 second cast or something like that. Or like a 1 second cast maybe. Launch soon, how soon? Probably maybe tonight or early morning. Dr. Saran. Tough choices for the Holy Paladin PvP build? Yeah. Yeah, if you want to make like a... You know, going for a mixed build's very hard, because you need a lot of points for Holy. But at that point, like, you don't really want to go for mixed build if you're not going to go for Shokadin, because it's going to be kind of useless going for like mixed build, unless you want to go for Pursuit of Justice, but I wouldn't go for the Judgment reduced cooldown and stuff. But Divine Illumination is going to be good. You know, rotating this with Bubble, Lay on Hands, it's just an extra thing to rotate. Kato said it would be fun making long hidden quests with some good loot at the end. Yeah, that sounds cool, man. Holy Paladin is gonna be immovable. Stand still and machine gun heal your warrior. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Imagine this with Bloodlust and Light's Grace. You're fucking blasting heals. It's probably shit because you're gonna go below the global, but it's still gonna be fun though. Try making a 200 enhancement resto build with Shamanistic Rage. I don't know if that's gonna be good, bro. Like, are you talking about just two-handed with Shamanistic? If I was going two-hander, I'd go into Elemental Fury. I would never go resto. But yeah, I can check it out in a bit. Let me see. Probably yeah. Some DPS might get away with less resi, like Rogue Mage. I could see that. Yeah, Kraken. I was thinking that too. Rogue Mage could get away with less resilience, like mages. But that's the thing. Like mages get blasted by hunters easily. If BM hunters, that is. Rogues, if a lot of stuns resist, they can't really get away with it. I think rogues are gonna have to adjust their playstyle a bit and play a bit more beefy, and try and go for more damage. They better not add goofy shit. Yeah, I'm sure they will though. What's your problem in the future of adding new races, and which are, in your opinion, future of new races? That's a hard question, man. What do I want to play? I like Dark Iron Dwarves and Mechanomes. I know that's weird, not a lot of people like them, but some people said ogres. Murlocs would be cool, yeah. Vulpera, fuck Vulpera, bro. Combat rogue with axes. Dude, that's the thing, like, if stuns are resisting like crazy, I could see them mixing. You know, I could see them going for bleed specs and stuff and just trying to, and going for Garrote, Rupture, and full bleed spec and just trying to fucking, you know, swing it out. The Warrior Paladin combo would be much better. Hand of Freedom for no slow and Bladestorm would be huge. Yeah, but the thing is, like, Bladestorm is going to be insanely good, but you can counter it. You can disarm it. You can use your defensives against it. Freedom is super good, but if you have the guy hamstringed, you don't need Freedom to use it. Also, Warriors will probably want to run improved hamstring to be able to run it properly. I want Mechanome skin. For the 200 enhancement resto build, you don't go for the dual telling, you only go Shaman, Mr. Grace, you grab Stormstrike and whatever in LA resto. Yeah, I've checked that out. Look, I would just go for Stormstrike, and I would go, I think I have somewhere, let's see. I think it was something like this, but we have to drop something else. Let's try this out. Now, obviously with this as well, this could be better because you can run this as well. And you can run the Molten Blast. Apparently that has less cast speed, so you can use that between. I can't really remember. I don't really know how good that one is. You have 6 points. This was nerfed apparently. There are no points to go for NS. Yeah, like if you're playing that spec, you probably want to go for this. If you're playing two-hander, going for NS is probably not as good. You get the hit rating, Tone Mastery, and NS, but like, what else do you get that benefits enhancement? Here you actually get stuff. Like here you can. This is kind of a scuffed spell weave spec, but you get this as well. When you crit with your spells, you get 9% crit with your weapons. You get 100% critical strike damage increased on your thing. You can do damage from range. But then again, it's just hard to make enhancement good in PvP, I think, unless they buff them. Wonder if Bladestorm will break you out of disarm them. What do you mean, like, if Bladestorm would break you out of disarm, then I don't think so. I think it's never been that way. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, you mean like disarm would break you out of Bladestorm? Is that what you're saying? Freedom's good for sweeping strikes, recklessness in PvP and BGs. Yeah, it's gonna be good. But I think you're just gonna in BGs. You're just gonna fap. You're not gonna count on freedom. Warriors are gonna be eating faps like crazy. But also you could, if you get the freedom, you can swiftness pot with it and just fucking zoom with Bladestorm recklessness. That would be fucking crazy. Oh, you can't disarm Bladestorm. That's crazy, man. Cyphos. If that's what you saw the beta. Yo, what up, Joker? What's good, man? Just watch your new vid. Good shit. Nice, man. That's good, man. Dude, a lot of people will probably not be happy with where I put druids and rogues. I'm 20, almost didn't make it into the poll range. Yeah, there was one guy here before that was 18, so you're not the youngest. Hot takes, bro? Yeah. I knew it would make some people mad, but like, it's opinions, do you get what I mean? You can disagree, it's fine. Is server expected to launch in 9 hours? Potentially. You can get slowed to 60% of Bladestorm. No, Bladestorm? Yeah, you can. Dude, if you couldn't be slowed during Bladestorm, I probably would have rolled a warrior. I was picking between Red Pala and a warrior, but 60% slow, I know it's probably gonna tilt me, and you kind of need like, pocket healers with this. But I might actually go warrior second class. I'm thinking warrior or mage or warlock or rogue. Fuck, I can't fucking decide, man. I'm just playing paladin. I'll decide later. In Discord they say next weekend. What do you mean? So this weekend. Shit, on 45 didn't make it into the poll. Yeah, dude, I fucked up the poll. I'm sorry. I was trying my best. Also, the new Ren talent does make sense. Yeah, I think they're gonna buff it. There's no way they make it slightly better and then give them a talent and then it's absolute dog shit. I think they will buff it. Don't understand the warrior hype. Gonna be food for most PvP. Yeah, solo warriors are not great solo, unless you have like insane, unless you have insane gear, a lot of stamina and stuff, flask and whatever. They're good, but I do like intervene and spell reflect. I love that. And you can play last stand and revenge stun. I really like some warrior builds. And if you have a pocket healer, they're going to be insanely good. Always play warrior, pro, or hunter beast. Yeah, good pick, man. Yeah, you can get slowed down to 60%, right? Cannot be reduced below 60%, so it's 40%, yeah. It's the rend itself, not the talent, to be honest. Ticks for like 0 damage. Spells to 0, yeah. Dude, I think they're gonna tweak a lot of things. I think starting with enhancement and balance druid, and then go for maybe the rend. Priest, Shadow Priest needs some dispel protection, otherwise I just think it's ridiculous that that's not added. Instead, they buffed Unstable Affliction. They buffed the damage on Unstable Affliction on the best class in the game, and they didn't give Shadow Priest a dispel protection. I am a Shadow Priest main through and through. That's why it pisses me off. But they did give them PS though. But Shadow Priest can still play with UA lock in 3s. Problem is, man, if you play UA lock, you're just dead in 3s. Shadow Priest don't do enough damage standalone, just spamming Mind Flay and Mind Blast Shadow of Death from time to time. And UA locks are just gonna be eaten alive by warriors. You need to run damage reduction on Warlock, because then they have to kill your pet. Easily engineering then. Wait, area for profs for my PM hunter. I will mainly do PvP. Yeah, engineering is easily the way to go. To start with, I'd go for leatherworking to gear up while you're leveling, and then change to engineering later. Because apparently the gear is going to be very good while leveling, so... you can get Dispel Protection disc. Yeah, you can, and you would always run it. You would always run Silent Resolve, but it's 20%. And you don't really want to drop Pain Suppression to get Vampiric Touch and count on 20% Dispel Protection, because they're just going to dispel until it's off. And you're going to have to cast it again. You're just wasting time. You'd rather just play PS, Shadow Word Pain, and run, engineering bombs for your Mind Blast and stuff. Yeah, Shadow needs some rework. They're good in world PvP, but that's it. What's the Shadow? Or something like this. We don't go for this. You can go for either this, or you can finish out stuff. You can go for mental agility, shield, or you're gonna be dispelling a lot. I like this, and you can even go for the shield if you want. Wondering if leatherworking has any good recipes for Ellie. Yeah, I think that's the thing. I would always go for the main profession at start and then go for engineering later, because you don't want to be like, oh shit, there's something really essential in blacksmithing or leatherworking or whatever. Yeah, just go for a gathering profession and your main profession, and then drop the gathering profession later when you have the gold. Just thinking to play Destro Warlock. Any possible talent trees or advice? If you're gonna play Destro, I think the Shadow Bolt spec's gonna be fun. This spec right here. We have this, or something like this. I'm missing one point here, but this. So you got Backlash, you got Nightfall, Shadow Fury, Ruin, Conflagrate. You don't really... Conflagrate's just for instant spell. You're not really running a fire build, but you're just going to be spamming Shadow Bolts all the time, instant, with this build. And it looks very fun to play. Not going to be the best in Arena. To play a Warlock in Arena, you need Fel Domination, and you kind of need Soul Link, because if you don't have Soul Link, melee is just gonna demolish you. There are some trash buffs from Shadow. No, I think I can't remember what it was. I think they got something, but it's nothing really to mention. Yeah, Shadow Fiend, and I think they have like a set bonus where if you kill the target with Shadow or Death, then it reduces the cooldown on it, and that's like a PvE set bonus or something. So, yeah, there's nothing really. They need to adjust them a bit, I think. If this priest had penance, it would be over. Just retire all the classes. Yeah, this priest I think are gonna be the best in PvP. Druids are going to be up there with them, rest of druids, but PS and Silence is so good in Arena. BS got a good shield and neck for Ellie. Well, that's pretty nice, yeah. Shadow Weaving works as a dispel protection. Yes, it is, but that's the thing, Sergi. Like, you can't be counting on Shadow Weaving. It's Shadow Weaving is not gonna save you. You add one Shadow Weaving, but if that Shadow Weaving is dispelled, then and you don't get another cast meanwhile, then he's just gonna dispel it right after. Let's say you cast Vampiric Touch, and it adds Shadow Weaving, and that priest insta dispels right after. It's gonna take one Shadow Weaving stack and one Vampiric Touch stack. It's just it dispels based on what was applied last time. So it's a dispel protection as well, but the point is, whoops. You have to think about, do you want to cast for 1.5 seconds in PvP? You want to cast for 1.5 seconds, and the priest is just gonna insta dispel you, maybe, or he's gonna dispel it in 2 or 3 attacks, 2 or 3 globals, or do you want to just go ahead with your damage, Mind Flare and whatever? Like, you don't really want to waste time on Vampiric Touch. It would be different. It would be if it was taking for 1000, but I have a feeling Blizzard will announce Classic Plus on August 19th. Wait, Gamescom. I think it will probably be BlizzCon, no? I would expect them to do that, but I think they're going to announce it this year. Obviously that they're working on it, I guess. Or give some vague thing like they usually do. Next year they could do that, yeah. Don't worry, at this point Arena comes into December, by the way. Delay is handled. Yeah, I'm afraid that there will be like a dead time, but then again, I'm just gonna level more classes, I guess. Felgar was pretty good in TBC. Demolok seems strong. I just don't think, Felgar was good in TBC, but unless they changed it somehow, it's not gonna be, you can look at TBC arena meta, and you can pretty much just base it off that. You can kind of base off what's good and what's changed. For Warlocks, it's not really gonna change apart from they got this, so they got 2 spell locks essentially, so they're just gonna be better. Hunters got disengaged, but it's not really gonna change anything because they can't even jump and disengage. So they can't even jump off a bridge, someone follows and they disengage back. They can literally just stand there and disengage back, and everyone has a gap closer almost. It's gonna be good against enhancement shamans because they suck, but everyone else is just gonna close the gap. We're delay hardened now. Yeah. There's no info on update, nothing. Always a big joke. TBC with Black Book was good. Then they nerfed the book. Yeah, they need. I think the beautiful thing is they're gonna actually buff and nerf stuff. So I'm sure a lot of like classes or specs that we haven't seen necessarily are gonna be good. What up, Daniel? Totally watched your Taylor's video, pretty good, but you forgot that Hunter have now reworked Aspect of the Pack. Yeah, that's like a 5-minute cooldown, isn't it? It wouldn't have changed my rating though. It's like a 5-minute cooldown, no? Um, there's a PvP trinket that automatically removes any CC that's over 5 seconds. Yeah, that's you can get that early, no? Like 45, 35. So the pain in mind phase, well, setting pains up and vampiric embrace is healing you up. Better than the... Yeah, exactly. You know, pain suppression is just better than vampiric touch. That's the problem. And pain suppression doesn't really add to their damage. You're essentially just playing vanilla Shadow Priest with pain suppression. And I loved playing vanilla Shadow Priest. You can play them very well in world PvP. They're just not... Their best combo in 2s was Rogue, and Rogues are getting nerfed with stun resist. Five-minute CD, but no days. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. So you can throw that on them with. But how long is it? It's like what? It's 40% speed, but no days. But you can slow them still, no? So you kind of need freedom for it to be effective. Is Shadow Priest getting the mana battery ability? Yeah, for PvE, they're very good for that reason. Make them even better at kiting. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like if they get slowed, if they would get, dude, wait, if they get Master's Call because they have Wrath of the Lich King talents, Hunters will be absolutely the best class in the game. If they get the freedom from the pet, dude. If they get this, no, okay, that was not a pet talent. Thank fuck. You're a warrior main? Nah, I have mained a warrior, but I'm going to play a paladin. T.O. cracking up their bot numbers as we speak. To try and compete then. Hybrid Priest, Frostmate's gonna be S tier in 2. Yeah, I agree. Edward, I think that might be one of the best comps. With silence from priests. Server is highly likely to be up on Sunday, 1 p.m. EST. Nah, not Sunday, man. I think it's tomorrow. I just find it kind of funny that those who have been drinking and sharing the haterade, talking so much, continue to stick around. Yeah, that's Josh. That's the best point in the world, dude. Everyone, people are commenting on my videos and they're going like, "This game's dead," or "Play what? This game's dead." It's like, bro, it's dead on arrival, bro. You're actually watching a video about it. It's obviously not dead. You're still actually so tuned into it, but you're just dooming so hard. Yeah, but you will still be able to get away from a warrior, though. Warrior who hamstrings you. You think? Yeah, it's but he has he has intercept. I mean, you can wing clip him and kind of get away, but he can intercept you. Depends on how long it is, to be honest. If it's like 15 seconds, then it's kind of broken. But if it's like 3 seconds, it's not going to be that broken. Let's have a look, though. Where is it? 8 seconds. Okay, it's pretty good. But you can still be slowed. So within those 8 seconds, you're not really going to do much. You're going to be able to create a small distance, but you're not really going that fast if you're slowed. But yeah, 8 seconds, it's solid. It's disengage and this makes them even better. Bad press is still press. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, you mean yeah. For yeah, that's true. You can wing clip the Borea as well, yeah. But I'm saying like if he's wing clipped, you're hamstrung and you're right next to him and you're using aspect of the pack 40% with hamstring on you, you're kind of gonna waddle away from him a little bit. Within those 8 seconds, you might be in range where you can actually start doing some damage, and he's gonna intercept you, and then you can disengage. So yeah, I could see it's definitely better than TBC, that's for sure. Kind of amazed that we seem to be re-releasing with 2 servers. Yeah, it is kind of crazy, but they might actually add another server. So people just love to talk shit whenever it opens. There's 15k queue. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, people just love to doom, like, and love to be like, if something doesn't go their way, they just want to be negative and everything's horrible. I don't know. The Flurry X, 1 extra attack. Well, let's see. I'm gonna play Disc Shadow and make Combat Axe Rogue for alt. Um, yeah. I mean, Combat Axe. I guess we'll see how good it is. It's interesting though. That's for sure. The bleed spec. Without Master's Call, hunters will suck hard on a long fight in arenas like zero defense, zero damage. Nah, Nika, they're gonna suck. They're not gonna be great in. They're gonna be like A tier in threes with BM, maybe B tier even. But they have an S tier comp. They can play with a Disc Priest and a Resto Druid as survival marksman in threes, just drain build. And in 2v2 with a Disc Priest and a Druid, they can play the drain build. This build is absolute S tier. They're not gonna suck ass in PvP at all. Kes is typing. Oh shit, is that on Discord? I don't even know who Kes is. Let's see. It's called Pin Down. Wait, let's see. The Crab Pet. Oh yeah, they have the root. Yeah, yeah. You keep adding stuff that makes them better, man. I heard about that. They have a pin. It's gonna make them definitely better. But then again, like in PvP, they're more about draining than doing damage. But it's definitely gonna make them better. Good points. Content dev. Okay. Please be launched. What are we saying here? Let's see. Where is he typing? Oh, yeah, this guy. Okay. A lot of the Doomers are also Turtle Wild tryhards. Diehards. Yeah. I feel the need to shit all over Epoch. Yeah, that's true. It's weird, man. Something new comes out, people are excited, and you just want to fucking, like, bash it. It's weird. My random generator chose Shaman for my main, so let's go. Ele, brr. Dude, I think Ellie in BGs is gonna be ridiculous. I remember them in TBC. I played an Ellie on a private server in TBC, and they absolutely blast early on, and they blast in BGs, and they blast in dungeons. So typing on the list, can't see in what channel. Let's see. Juggling between Ellie and BM, mostly gonna do BGs. Ellie, I think Ellie is gonna be one of the best classes in BGs. If you play Ellie well, you can do insane well in BGs. I think it's a girl. Um, I still think Enhance will be better than what most people think in PvP. Certainly nowhere near locks or anything, but damn good. Problem is, Tyler, I think their damage is going to be good, but connecting is going to be hard. They need a gap closer. So I don't think they're going to be good. I think they're like C tier in PvP. If they get a gap closer, then things will definitely change. We better get nature reflectors. Yeah, dude. That's the thing. Yeah, dude. I love the fucking PvP. We're getting everything we want from TBC talents and new stuff, and we're also gonna be running classic or vanilla professions with all the consumables and reflect trinkets and all this fun stuff. like a mining helmet that CCs with a charge and stuff. I love that part of PvP. Swapping out gear pieces to use. Spellhands is the only thing I'm really interested in now because I always mained Ellie before. Yeah, Spellhand's gonna be they're gonna be not great in PvP, but you know, may that's the thing. Based on what we know now, not good, but I'm sure they'll get better. I'm glad Battlefield Beta is this weekend, just in case it doesn't come out. Troy is gonna come out. Trust. Well, PvP has potential to be mad. Yeah. MC cap. Yeah. So many cool stuff. Like PvPing with all that stuff, so crazy, man. And also the Warzone goats, they didn't because in TBC the Warzone goats like jumps on tunnel and graveyard and all that. That was nerfed in TBC, but now they're playing the vanilla Warzone goats, which makes PvP also fun, in my opinion. Do you have any idea how diminishing returns work? Is it TBC or Wrath of the Lich King? I think it's definitely not classic. Well, vanilla. It cannot be 20 like 40-second saps. Someone said it was like 25-second sap or something, but that's still ridiculous. Maybe it maybe it's 25-second sap in Outer World, but in Rated Arena it's gonna be different. Faps, Goblin, Rocket Helm, Grenade, Sappers, yeah. Damage Titans on long. Classics the best. I'm playing Enhancement Shaman and Guru, but focusing more on PvE. With PvP and my guild want to be on the PvP server, but yeah, you're still gonna play Enhancement. Hope it's good news. Cass is typing. Yeah, is he? Yeah, I guess we'll see where he types. Hopefully, he's not general. He's preparing something. They do get pushback protection with their Earth totems. Check the talent. Yeah, they do. So Ellie, dude, Ellie is gonna be crazy with a Holy Paladin with Consecration Aura. They have 100% pushback reduction. Playing LM is gonna be food for millies from what I remember. Yeah, but I'm talking about BGs. Uh, Arena open world, way different. I'm talking BGs where you're like with other players, you're not necessarily the focus all the time. Um, so she's typing on my. I don't even see where. It's several people typing at least. Um, I know, but 50% less than 100%. If you had proc, you could free cast for 5 sec. Yeah, extreme. The thing is, if you play with a Holy Paladin, that's 100% pushback reduction with your totem down. That's crazy. So I think Ellie with a Holy Paladin is gonna be. It's gonna be interesting when he shows when he types. If you won't stop it, huh? Allow the combined expansion instead of adding some new shit system like SOD. We don't need new systems. Just expand on what we already have. That's why we want classic. Yeah. See the dots? Yeah, I see several people. Oh, under his name. Right. Okay. Yeah. Maybe it's dude. If I was posting such a big message, I'd probably just write it somewhere else and then copy it in. No, just to make sure I'm doing everything right. And he's not using ChatGPT. That's wild. Imagine he's trolling. Trust, man. I wouldn't be surprised if he is. Notepad that stuff, yeah. None of the updates from Kez are useful. He's like, watch them go crazy. Yeah. 5 BM Hunters best comp. It's gonna be definitely gonna be some troll comps like that. Kez is not the good news. It's probably because some excuse. See the next. She's on her phone, so a bit harder to do that. Okay, fair. Maybe it's a troll, just a programming pressing a button once in a while. Yeah, he's on his phone. Wrote in general. Did he? Oh, fuck. He has to chat with the community quite a bit, and it was good to hear people's thoughts. There's a lot of valid and fair criticism of the last 2 weeks. Now we're finally closing out the last task before bringing up the servers. I wanted to check with the new Discord bot and the CMs. They've done a heroic task trying to help the community while they had a little extra insight into the work behind the scenes. But gosh, yeah, it's definitely a girl. When I open Discord and this is the first post that greets me, it doesn't make me wonder what we are doing all this work for. Okay, so she's not really happy. That's what it seems like. I think many people are under the impression that a part of the larger group or have some weird agenda that we're trying to pull one over on you, and you're afraid of getting got, that you have to lash out or something. I don't know. All I really know is that I and my fellow staff members have put blood, sweat, and tears into this for 4 years, entirely volunteered, and now they were about to close to hopefully getting things working. All the vitriol, I don't know what that means. Well, it ain't great for my mental health. Oh, wow. I'm sure you're all going to hear this tear this post apart, circulated around Reddit and 4chan. People DM me more death threats, yada yada. But I'm really sad, guys. Oh, that's not good. Vitriol is like hate. Okay. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no reason to be negative about it. Do you get what I mean? Just just wait patiently and just, you know, it'll come. We enjoy the hype. I know that's the thing. We want to play, right? But we also enjoy the hype. To be expected, lots of freaks out there. Yeah, like imagine getting death threats. Imagine being like, okay, let me center this. Let me center this death threat because I want to play the game. Wrote in general, she replied to someone in general. Okay, we keep saying he and she. She said gosh. Must be a she. Can't even imagine. Yeah, exactly. It's so far out of my imagination. If you're a community manager, mod, you need thick skin, can't take it too seriously. Yeah, I suppose. But, you know, if she's a girl, they're more emotional, so. Um, but yeah, Kraken. That Kraken is the only thing you saw from this post. We're finally closing on the last tasks before bringing the servers up. Could not give two shits about how she feels. Some shit posting is warranted, but personal things cross the line. Yeah. She's a dev though. 60,000 people must be some spurks, and they're just math. Yeah. If they're doxing, that's different though. Dude, I haven't. Let's see. I think my. Let's see. Um. Hold on. Oh wow. I've had a lot of subs. It's kind of scuffed. So if you've been like for the people that have subbed, thank you so much. I haven't. It doesn't work. I don't see it. I'm sorry. If it is she, uh, I think we received sex abuse, but text, but not death threat. I mean, she's typing death threat, so she probably did receive one at least, but also probably sex abuse as well. It's probably not nice to deal with all the hate. They've been closing the last task since 7 days already. Yeah, it's not about the threats, about the negativity coming from your own community. I don't know. I see men getting way more emotional. I mean, all you have to do is look at the Discord chat. Yeah, that's true. That's just different emotions. Do you get what I mean? That's actually a very good point. Well, of course, it would be a chick reacting emotionally to a post. It's the internet. Get over it. You should be required to link your Discord to Epoch account, and if you type shit, you should get banned. Yeah, I think so as well. Stream, just fucking your social security number or something. Throw it in there. It's a game at the end of the day. Epoch devs don't owe anyone shit. Unfortunately, a lot of up. Sorry about that. And if you fuck up on either, you're out. Well, let's see. Yeah, it definitely makes sense that kind of bought the ties account to Discord together. Else you won't be bearable to type in Discord. Yeah, be able to. Yeah, yeah. I think there should be something like that because it's kind of ridiculous that I mean, you have 60,000 people here, and you have people so obviously we see in the general so negative people. You know, I'm not really surprised that she's getting all these death threats and that. I think a lot of negative comes from the people playing private server who don't want the competition. Yeah, I think so too. I think there's some of it. They need someone to stand in between the devs and the community. Yeah. Oh wait, sorry. I don't have music on. Let me put on some tunes, boys. Um, they did close the disc though. Yeah. But they're probably receiving a lot. Since closing the disc, they probably received like way more personal messages then. As a dev, why would you even read the general chat? Classic players are known that are degens and toxic as fuck. Yeah. Those people sending death threats need some pruning. Yeah, that's true. Prune them out. If she a dev or content creator. Okay, honey. Let the man get the server running. Jesus. Chill. Maybe some wipe. She's the quest test fixer. Okay. Torn War Stomp or Orc for stun on Blood Fury for Ellie. Always take the stun for PvP. War Stomp's very good. Don't get me wrong, but the 15% stun resist just overall gonna be better. Although when and also that's the thing. War Stomp is also worse as a result of this fucking stun resist thing. So if it couldn't be resisted, then maybe it could be good. Blood Fury for spell power too. Yeah. Blood Fury for spell power, but you get 50% healing reduction with Blood Fury now. So they did make the healing reduction thing from vanilla, but the damage and attack power from TBC. Dude sending death threats is more. Wait. Yeah, exactly. Nijar. Dude sending death threats more emotional than a woman. That is very emotional, sending a death threat. Lower my server queue on launch, please. But the trash hate talker's leaving. Yeah, exactly. I think a forum like Turtle would have been better than a Discord server. Zoomers, just like, yeah, that's true. Yeah, they do have yeah, they use a forum there. It's very old school though. Suppose the pushback resistance from Earth Totem now would help getting casts off, so War Stomp's not necessary. Yeah, exactly. It isn't really. And like I said, if you play with a Holy Paladin, you're gonna get casts off all the time. Um, do you like how many devs are there? They're like 12, no? The threats versus random trolling. Trolls tending to kill yourself on the internet's big difference. Just being dramatic for attention and it worked. Sims are full out of force. I mean, it's not really about that, man. Like, I think she's just, they're trying to push out a game. They're doing it for free as well, at least as far as I know. And it's also just, it's not really helping. I think it's very stressful trying to push out a server and then people are sending you shit. And like, neither me or you know if it's trolling. Do you get what I mean? So we're just outside opinions, and we haven't really seen anything. So we can just be guessing. Vanilla, the stomp is stronger than exactly. In vanilla, stomp is stronger. And they're doing that because it's hobby. Pretty good people are stressed too because they fucked up, to be honest. I mean, yeah, but we're not stressed, are we? We just want to play. I don't think we can compare us waiting for the game, going on with our lives, to them making the game properly this time and delivering. They're doing that because it's their hobby. Yeah. What do you? Edward, chill with that stuff, though. Can't be serious. Let's see. They probably got family and jobs. They're just doing it because, wow, it's their passion. Yeah. We are. Yeah. Very stressed. I mean, it is. Dude, the only stress we're dealing with is resetting the launcher and hoping we don't get in queue. So I kind of get like, that's the stress factor we have. Does improved hunter mark affect hunter pets also? I think so. I think it's melee as well. People send threats for way less online, yeah. Oh wait. Fizz, you gotta chill, bro. Guys, chill though. Chill in the chat. I mean, I'm also waiting since months. We can't really do anything about it. At least we should be fair, not spamming shit like tons of people. Just stress the fuck. I mean, sure, Marcel. I get it. Like, the only stress I'm dealing with is literally not getting in queue. Yeah, oh 07 in the chat for Fizz. What would an LEBG build look like? Let's have a look. Obviously, they have this now, Molten Blast, but I don't even know if I want to build that, to be honest. LA Hype, yeah, LA's gonna be good. I think this is gonna be ass, but I don't know fully. I want to go for this, but there's so many other valuable points, right? Rolf, to the guy who ignored Kev's message except for the server is almost ready. Yeah. Yeah. That guy fucking, he just wants to play. Depends on the hit rating where you go for here. So, I don't think we take this for PvP, to be honest. This elemental thing. Epoch not out. I'm literally shaking, crying. Give me a break. Just waiting for the server. Play WoW Classic Anniversary in meantime. Yeah. Talking about projected PvP performance was better vibes. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like this fucking we have to chill on this stuff. Maybe not stuff to talk about on stream, right? I've been on Disc for a long time. Well, I don't think I've ever posted in Epoch General. Dude, I posted today in the General and I just said Epoch Hype. That's the first message I've done. And then I got a 2-hour cooldown. It's like, that's how I found out. Or just the class in general? Are we reviewing talents for PvP? Just the class in general. We can have a look. What do you guys want to see? If you want to see some PvE stuff, try and see what we can do. Would the Nature Blessing build be good for BGs? I think it's going to be very strong early, but for BGs, I would definitely go for this, unless you're playing with someone. This is very good as like a... You can be a damage dealer and also, you know... And also be a healer. So this is more defensive in a way. And I think this build is going to be very good with Nature's Blessing. Yeah, you just miss Elemental Overload and Elemental Mastery. Could Rolling Thunder talent be a thing? With fishing for stacks with rank 1 Lightning Bolt? Probably not. That's the thing. It's the burst doesn't really seem that good. It's like, what, 2... What is it? You throw out, what, 2 or 3 lightning shield procs? It's like... I don't know. It could be, I mean, you can fish for it, but... If rank 1 lightning bolt would slow, then yeah. Challenge for you, build a kick-ass world PvP Moonking specs. Impossible, bro. I can try. I mean, you can just build the Yeah, it's literally just Dream State at that point. And husband's eating well in PvP. Eating dirt, yeah, they're eating shit, bro. They're eating cocks. As to Combat Rogue PvP. Dude, I think Combat Rogues with Hemo is gonna be good. I don't think Ripost's gonna be good since everyone's immune. Depends on the stuns. Oh, this seems so annoying. Sprint remove from roots. Silence from kick. Stun resist plus your orc racial. We got 4 points. I could see this build pumping ass. Wait, us axe. Yeah, I think axe as well for PvP. No, for PvE might be good. Gnome rogue with orc racial. Yeah. My guildies call me Thrall's little brother all the time. Damn. Because you're always shaman then. That enhancement hill is fucking, it's looking rough, man. Asa spec, yeah, combo rogues truly awful in TBC. Interesting to see how it does here. Who's the guy in the profile picture on your Discord? That's me. Are you talking about this guy over here with are you talking about this picture? This looks nothing like me. Having trouble choosing between rogue and warrior. Yeah, I can't do a new H poll. Rogue's getting... Yeah, I had hair at one point. And getting trouble choosing between rogue and warrior. Resto Sham would... Do I have that picture on Discord? Yeah, I do. Resto Sham PvP or bust. Yeah, Resto, that's the thing. Like, realistically, you go for Earth Shield and Toughness. That's probably your best build. But I like to think that Elemental Fury and Storm's Reach is going to be good with Nature's Blessing. My main ult's gonna be mage until they allow more character slots. Fuck off. This guy's probably fucking baiting here because it's his first words, but yeah, he's baiting. Earth Shield needs to be baseline. Would be nice, so nice for Ellie. Yeah, it's good. Your H poll doesn't even have my H range? Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I fucked up on the poll. I fucked that hard. Rogues get Cloak and Shadow Step makes them way scary and classic. That's the thing. Like, I could see them not even run Shadow Step. I could see them run this spec. Extra stun resist and fear resist. More stamina. Tankier. Sprint from roots. Reduced cooldown on sprint and evasion. Prep. Vanish and blind reduced cooldown. With prep for all of it. Blade Flurry obviously not really great. May spec with stuns. But Blade Flurry is fine, I guess. Adrenaline Rush. This might be fun. Don't show peeps that build. Why, Edward, are you playing it? A lot of dads waiting for Classic Plus and Epoch, so yeah, a lot of players did have their age option in their poll. Yeah. I really fucked up that poll, I'm sorry. No, I'm not saying blind. I'm talking about vanish, sprint, evasion. I'm playing Priest Shami, Horde Guru, nice. What spec are you playing, Edward? Are you joining the guild, or you got friends that you're playing with? Cold Blood, 5-point Evis, redirect, 5-point Evis again. Vindicta, is that how it works? Do you think you can do that? That is a niche technique, though, but it's gonna be. And then again, is redirect on global cooldown? That's the real question. Resto Sham Hybrid Priest, nice. Just to warn everyone who wants to go enhancement PvP. Your flurry is nerfed by 5%. Your weapon percent, yeah, it was nerfed to 5%. Yeah, go dual wield to cast spell damage nerfed by 50%. Wind Fury attack. Wait, what? Wind Fury attack power nerfed? Wasn't it? The proc chance was buffed, right? If you build up the points elsewhere, is how I read it. Oh, okay. Like you can spread out the points all over the place. Wait. What's the cooldown on it? You got a guild name picked out. In my guild to be on Guru as well. You know, you need people for dungeons or whatever. You know what to contact. Nice, man. Yeah. We'll. I haven't picked out the guild name yet. I'm probably gonna do a poll for it. Closer to. You know, after I'm level 10 or something, and I make the guild. Oh, shit. Let me see. Here it is. It's a 1 minute cooldown. Okay. 20 energy. Combo points stay on each. Hey, hello, any news on launch? Any soon? We are expecting probably this morning. Like basically in 8 hours, 10 hours. No, transfer the points, I think. Wait, I guess that'll affect very niche situations. Yeah, it will. I asked my friend, he's guild lead, if he's cool with me posting our name. Yeah, he should be fine with it, no? How many are you guys, Josh? Proc chance with dual wind fury remains like TBC, 36%. Less attack power though. It was like 50 attack power. Now 300, 200 proc. Yeah, 200. 200 might be. You know, you might be doing some good work with 200. Probably. Probably better than 100 actually. Yeah, could even be better, to be honest. You're around 20, nice. That's a good amount of people. Can only have one or more target. We can move them. Wait, how I read? Wait, what? Can only have one target, but can move them. How I read it? Yeah, that's what I would understand from it. No, that you have on your target and then you move them to someone else. Hasn't it always been like that? And still Rogue, best CC in the game. Best defensive, and Blend is not a poison. Yeah, well, the thing is, they might, you know, the best CC in the game is going to get nerfed a lot. So I guess we'll see. Never join guilds till server is running and live. So many people chat shit before server release. Yeah, fair. Need a common point bar with 10 points. Yeah, that would be crazy. Redirecting shot was ass. Yeah, that was global cooldown, right, Vindicta? Your Discord link is not working. What? Let's see. In the... Where are you clicking it? On the stream? Let's see. Where's my Discord? Oh, there we go. What about now? Miro? No, it was off. Okay. Not even usable in players? That's so shit, man. That's absolute dog shit. Clicking on YouTube link not working. I updated it now. Do you think it's... I can link it here. Yeah, I need to fix this stuff, dude. With I have like a... Can you see on my thing? I mean, I always do this and then never generate a new link. And then somehow it expires or something. It is now. Okay. Fuck. So did I fuck it up now? So now I generated a new one. Does the other one not work then? Clicking on YouTube link not working. Yeah, okay. So now it works now. Oh. We got a... Was someone doing everyone? I got a notification here. One second, old. I'll try again later. Alright. Our high rogue damage is going to be... arms will always have the same damage, but AoE. I'm not kidding. Sweeping strikes works with Blaze Storm. Yeah. Warriors are going to be insane. Rogue damage in TPC wasn't that great. It was decent. But that's the thing, like... Now they can... Maybe they have to build a bit more about damage now. But... Wait. Oh, there we go. I'm off cooldown. Sweeping strikes is the 10 hit one too. Is it? I think it's 10 seconds, no? It is 10 seconds, I think. Let's see. Warrior. Sweeping whirlwind on 4 will implode them. Dude, I'm also just thinking. What do you guys think about recklessness for 15 seconds for PvP in arena? That sounds so broken, doesn't it? It kind of doesn't make sense in a way. With Blaze Storm. Because it was way different in Wrath. Is that the case? What are the rules for Arena then? Because with this you can reduce it to, what was it, 4, 3, 3? Yeah, so it's 12. Sorry, it's 10. Be fine if Warrior doesn't go poof straight after. Yeah. I mean... But they have this. What was it? They have something else that reduces it as well. That's, I think, a set bonus or something. I think it doesn't matter if you reduce it. Okay, so it's useless in PvP then, this one. So just go for improved hamstring then, instead. So what's the rule for Arena? Is it 10 minutes? Or is it 5 minutes? Yeah, they're normally, but... You know what I mean? Like, maybe things are different, because we, you know... Warriors were super squished at the end of TPC, PvP. Yeah. I mean, wasn't that because they were just mixing some PvE gear? I remember I played BM Hunter in threes. I played with a rogue and a disc priest, and I was playing. I was in Black Temple or something. I was playing full PvE gear, and I was just fucking three-shotting everyone. Play Warrior PvP and TPC, and my prediction is that a Warrior will straight up one-shot everyone if geared enough. Warrior Rattle Lich King on Epoch while everyone else is TPC. Yeah, apart from they don't have the Rend overpower and that. But yeah, I think Warriors are gonna be extremely good. Yeah, I think Warriors are gonna be insanely good actually. Yeah, you just Blaze Storm is kind of that ability that you're like, okay, we have to play differently. It's kind of weird when like you guys have played. I'm sure you guys have played some expansions in a while. It's kind of weird when you play when a class is so broken. Now, I'm not saying that Warriors are. I'm saying when a class is so broken that you have to adjust your playstyle based on that class. Usually, Ret Paladins in some expansions have been completely busted, and every time you face one, you're like, okay, I can't play like I normally do. That's so ridiculous. And I have a feeling if you can Blaze Storm with Wreck, that's gonna be similar. And that Paladins are broken, need to be nerfed. I think Paladins are gonna be shockingly good, man. I know Warriors just melted one spell cleaves were geared, couldn't leave a pillar. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. They said gear won't be as crazy as usual, and they would squish if it's not enough. Yeah. So they want the PvP not to be like some one-shot stuff. Shockingly, yeah. They're just gonna be good. What are you saying? Were you saying, Big Black Rob? What do you when do you think they're gonna launch, man? TBC PvP was very not one-shot stuff, super slow paced competitively. Yeah. Unless you play BM Hunter in PvE, BM Hunter in PvE gear. That was absolutely ridiculous. Just with DST and everything. I remember I would play fives, and we would play 3 BM Hunters and a Shaman with like Lust, and we would just fight. Like Elemental Shaman and BM Hunter in fives was absolutely ridiculous. Launch in 6 to 8 hours probably. When the least amount of people get on. Yeah, I think so too. But that is weird. I would have understood that if, like, it does make sense, but it is weird because they didn't wipe. If they would have wiped, I would have understood it. Nice early morning EU launch. Yeah. Apart from everyone's at work. Well, not everyone, but. Which class you think benefits most from extra stam damage reduction the PvP gear gives? Which class do I think? I think Warlocks are going to be disgusting. I think it's just going to be... I think SL needs some down tuning, to be honest. Just to make their other specs some valuable. I think probably Warriors... Druids, obviously, in their bear form, and Warlocks. Yeah. Healers as well, yeah. I'm done. I'm so done trying to justify sensible times. The server should release, yeah. SL would be gods, definitely prime nerf material, yeah. I think SL would probably be the class that's nerfed first. Because they just buffed them. They're already so good. Unless K-Toads is a Morlock main. Stealth launch, yeah. They do need a bit of gear though. Yeah, they started like power creeping once they had resilience. But that's the thing, Edward. Like now that warriors have Blade Storm and sweeping strikes, you can that pet will disappear before, like it will go from 100 to 0. Trust me. And that's the thing. Like once the pet's dead, the warlock's dead. His Discord profile says Paladin. That's good news to me. That's awesome, man. So I guess Paladins are eating good then. Wipe or no wipe? They're still looking at insane numbers trying to connect all at once. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Yeah, so like I get it. So from their point of view, they're trying to launch the server and try and make it as stable as they can. Whereas if it was Blizzard, they're trying to profit as much and make everyone as happy as possible. So they would, you know, launch on a prime time for everyone. Whereas for them, it just seems like they want the server up and running. So I get it. Doggies, I'm just excited to see what they're cooking up. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. It's fucking Agrant all over. Yeah. He loved Paladins, man. Paladins were so good in SOD. You could just void sack when the warrior BS and then quick summon in back after the burst is done. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like you have to fake, like a good warrior's kicking that, bro. You have to fake cast that summon. And even if he's Blade Storming, that's what he's doing. He's canceling that Blade Storm to kick you. Because if a warrior is Blade Storming, a warlock probably won't fake cast it. But yeah, Swordback Warrior with Death Wish as the best burst in the game since everyone's going Orc Racial. The Mace Pack won't be as viable. I agree. I think that's a very, very good point, man. How does it look on stream like this? Fuck. Boom. Fuck. The sub goal is in front. I have a chat on stream, but whatever. Good luck trying to kick a 0.5 second cast. I have done that multiple times, man. Good warriors are gonna do that. You just predict it, because once they enable, once they enable fell, what's it called? Fell domination. You have to kick. Release soon, you think? Probably in like 8 hours. 10 hours. All Paladin mains from 2004 become devs and buff the shit out of it 20 years later. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. They were dooming so hard for so long. You just need to track the buffs. It's not that hard. Yeah. Why do you make me self-aware of my age, dude? That was not my intention. I have apologized to a lot of people here. I should have not fucking done the... I'm taking down this poll, bro. I should have not done the... Where's the poll? I should have not done the 20 to 25. Yeah, you suck at polls. Dude, I'm trying my best. We're all getting old. Whoops. Some of us are closer to heaven than others. Yeah, that's true. Spell botching at 10 to 30 ms or 100 plus. I wonder how it's gonna be, man. how, because people have been saying the 100 ms is not really affecting them. You can't get kills in arena. You can't get kills at least in arena without mace spec against druids, etc. Yeah, I suppose like play with a sword. You can like Death Wish, Enrage, Mortal Strike. Play with a sword and a shaman, and you're killing the druids. But yeah, I suppose like with the 2-set from the PvP trinkets, it's gonna be even harder to kill the druids, man. I'm 25, so not that old yet, dude. Daniel, I think a lot of people here in the chat can agree with you. And this is what my dad told me. He said after 25, life goes fast. And it's so fucking true, man. After 25, you blink, you're 30. The times I've been on the test, I'm at 150 ms, so for leveling and PvE stuff, it's been fine, yeah. Why is that? Yeah. After 30 you break. Yeah, it speeds up like crazy. It is insane, man. It's the same amount of time, but it seems like it's feels half the time. And COVID literally took away 3 years. I feel like they disappeared, man. Those years. I'm already playing Epoch in my head. Mere Mortal Strike waiting for Mere Mortals waiting for the relaunch while I'm biz geared, yeah. Once your 32 life is done, thanks, man. Thanks. I'm 33 soon. Next year, though. Earthshaker's poor man Storm Herald. Yep. With COVID, 20 to 25 already felt like that. I'm missing like 4 years. Yeah, they just went by. For me, it was like I was 18 and now I'm 25. Felt like 2 years. Yeah. It's Well, dude, what do you guys feel like? So the older guys, the older crowd, don't you feel like life just gets better though? Because I do. I feel like life gets better the older I get. I think it's, it's like that up to a certain extent. Do you know what I mean? I think between 30 and 50, you're just fucking priming. 100%, 1000% gets better. Yeah. Get to know yourself better. Yeah, true. Very true. Yeah, I feel like 20 to 30, 20 to 28, I was just fucking lost, bro. You're careless about other opinions, etc. Give less fucks, yeah. You get to understand more about everything and be at peace. Yeah. Yeah, it's so peaceful, man. Now, I have a girlfriend that's so, such a good person. And I think I value that way more than everything else. Just peace. Just don't take on a family, too much responsibility, and you're Gucci. Yeah, life's chill, man. Not having a child. But I do want a child, though. But I also wanna chill. Boomer Zen, yeah. Boomer Zen. Great guild name. I'm still pretty young. But if you're in good shape, a man's peak is at 30, especially financially wise. Dude, I think men peak between 30 and 50. Like, obviously, if you take care of yourself. Not necessarily testosterone wise, but yeah, everything else. 20s are all broke. Yeah, been there. Yes, you learn to not give a fuck about other opinions and earn more money. Life is way better. Yep. You feel like you were an idiot when you were younger, but also 16 to 10 was special because you were still so ignorant. Yeah. 10 to 16, sorry. I'm 31, I'd never go back. Married 10 years, 2 kids, and wiser than ever. It's only getting better. Yeah. Trust, bro. But, you know, you always talk about the good old days. You know, obviously we had, most of us had an amazing time, you know, back in when you were 20, 25, partying with your friends and all that stuff. But I wouldn't really trade it for what I have now, to be honest. Even though it's very good memories. By the way, Warlocks have rather listing fear on this server. Wait, what? That means it breaks faster than TBC and vanilla. Was needed in Wrath because Warlocks got teleport. Okay. That's interesting because usually fears are just RNG, man. Sometimes you're just feared. You could literally be feared and get a full wreck blade storm in your face and you just keep running around feared. Doesn't break. Worst thing about getting old is that your friends start dying, yeah, it's very sad. Man, you just had to buy Bitcoin 10 years ago. I'm rich as fuck, dude. Yep, I missed that train. But then again, it's probably still good to buy it. Even though I know nothing about it, but that's what I've heard. Even Tesla-wise, nowadays people age slower, 30 to 35 is peak. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm in my peak. Apart from like, I have shoulder pain all the time. But I feel fucking strong. I have a coworker who's 38, and he looks younger than me. I'm 25. Yeah. I mean, dude, if you take care of yourself, you can be in good hands when you're even like 45, 50, 55. The 90s and the 2000s was peak awesomeness, dude. I was young then. Kel, how old are you, man? No gray hair and he works out? Yeah. I have no gray hair either. Yep. Getting the partying out of your system, you're 18 to 25, good. Is good though? Yeah, true. I got it out when I was like 26, 28. In Wrath, there's Threshold on Fear Break. I don't know about the other expansion. Right, okay. Yeah, 10% damage. Tolduck, is Rend worth it for warriors, or is it... I think it's kind of shit now, but it might be buffed later. It's worth the cast, I guess, early. But I'm not sure, I didn't play a warrior. My right shoulder is fucked from lifting heavy logs. Yeah, shoulder pain's fucky, it's bad, man. Now I have to do a lot of warm-ups to be able to work out. Can't wait until I'm 70 plus. I'll be grumpy going around complaining at the youth, poking them. Yeah, exactly. Tell them about your old days. In the old days. Because what they're doing is ridiculous. Yeah, if you're a smoker or a drinker, you generally age like dog. Yeah. Dude, I've never taken nicotine in my life. Do all of you take nicotine? Is someone that doesn't? In rating, you will use it as filler when it's too high rage. Wintry procs, yeah. Better button than hamstring. For Rend, yeah. I don't. Okay. Never took either. I gave up 6 yesterday. Nice, Edward. Keep it going. Forever young. Nice. New nicotine poll. Alright, let's go for it. Do you use nicotine? Addiction poll, yeah. Can't wait to grief you old boomers all tomorrow with my level 15 rogue in Booty Bay. Or is it or bye bye? I don't know. Good luck, Alfred. I'll send you straight to the Shadow Realm, my bro. 90s was awesome, but I wasn't born yet. Been pressing rent more than usual. You're 70, you're still gonna work soon? Yeah. Want to be that ripped 80-year-old grandpa at the gym someday, man? Fuck. I don't even want to think about that, man. Never smoked or did any drugs. Haven't had alcohol either. Just never got into it. Yeah, dude, if you tried drugs, I think alcohol's fucking... It's like riding on the swings when you can go to Disneyland. Do you get what I mean? It's amazing how rare smoking is now compared to a couple of decades ago. Yeah, I think it was banned inside. I think that's why. Awesome stream and chat. Enjoyed it. Take care. Take care, man. See you in a bit, yeah? Launch tomorrow. 90 has some really good anti-smoking videos. Yeah, dude. Now that I think about it, it's fucking 10:30 here. I was not gonna stream this long, but I need to dip, bro. My girlfriend has to sleep. But yeah, I'm gonna post my Discord link, and I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for coming in. Great stream today. Amazing. Loved it. So yeah, I'll stream tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow. Join my Discord, and hopefully launch tomorrow. All right.